well as those other two guys. They can do some things really well as far as like the nickel personnel or sub-personnel package, the base stuff they've got to pick up and they've got to accelerate. We've spent a lot more time with them this week in meetings. They've come in extra. We'll continue to do that because they have to be ready to go. And just like I said early on in the season, if you have an injury, you got to have guys who are able to step up and come in right now. And that's part of the reason why we don't go strong in free safety. We go left and right so they have a bigger picture of understanding how things work and how we need to adjust to things.
Just how comfortable are you with Brent and Byron being back there?
I'm really comfortable with them. And, it's unfortunate that you have an injury, but what you try to tell guys, you try to make them understand we got to go to the next guy, and you've always got to be ready. And you try to impress that upon them early. You never know when an injury is going to happen, and you're going to be the guy that has to come in and make the plays. And right now, Brent, his time maybe had been limited with the money in our dime rabbits, package and the passing situations. He's a good base safety, and he can do that for us. He can be a physical presence, so now he's got to step that part of his game up.
You talked about those two positions being interchangeable. What kind of interchangeable? Just how interchangeable are they? How easy is it to go from one to the other?
They have to be exclusively interchangeable. They have to be. Now, you may, like I've said before, you have some body types that can adjust to the strong safety or the free safety a little bit better, but what we do, we feel like you have to be interchangeable and they have to be exclusively interchangeable. So when we put those two guys out there, it's left and right. Here's the formation. What am I playing on either side?
What have you seen from Ladero McNeil this week? Has he noticed, or does he understand that there's more of an opportunity now?
He does. Ladero's a very focused guy. He's an extremely focused individual, and he's a very conscientious guy. It's just a matter of getting him live reps, and I think the reps that he's taken on special teams has helped his confidence in getting out there this week. And what I want to see from him is put the extra time in and just continue to develop as a football player and continue to gain confidence. So when you get out there, your mind doesn't go blank and you're ready to play football when the ball snaps.
What impresses you about him on the practice field or even his teams?
Ladero's a very instinctive guy. He's very explosive, what we'd call a twitch guy. He can make plays and show up when you don't think he's going to make up. Today out there on the field, he was playing the middle of the field safety. He came on, we got a guy caught inside who was the contained part of the defense, and he overlapped the guy and made him right. Those are the things that he can do. He's very explosive to the point of attack. It's just getting him going in the right direction. But he's, as advertised, the type of guy that you want to play at the safety position, especially in the middle of the field.
Akron threw for like 500 and something yards last game. That's an interesting time to be having to put freshmen in there
right.
Safety for you.
Well, you got to adjust some things. You got to keep it maybe a little bit more simple. You got to simplify things, or at least you got to simplify how you teach it. Use less words. Make sure what you're giving them are the correct words, and then get them out there and make sure they understand what they're going to see. Like you said, they've got a very explosive passing attack. It's going to be controlled. It's going to be short. But they do a great job of getting the ball out, and they do a great job of running routes. It's clean, it's crisp, and we're going to have to be right on this week when we get out there.
I know you're